Hello, welcome. This is a short webinar presentation put together by Emeg Group and Emeg Rail Systems for global rail owners and operators attending the Middle East Rail Exhibition and Conference in Abu Dhabi. But it's so full of insights and valuable takeaways, we wanted to share it publicly too. The theme: why the global rail industry needs to harness the power of cloud. So let's get into it. The rail industry is set to face new challenges in the coming years, but they're good challenges. They're challenges relating to growth. The number of rail passengers continues to grow, putting existing infrastructure under pressure and creating fresh demand for bigger and better network stations and depots all over the world, not least here in the Middle East. Investment in the right technology can create innovations and improvements in the here and now, while also future-proofing rail networks and infrastructure. While improvements to the passenger experience might be what your PR team wants to shout about, those improvements are only possible when your depot side rail operation is firing on all cylinders, and that's where tech-enabled depot solutions come to the fore. As rail passenger numbers increase and digital technology continues to disrupt the industry, customer expectations across travel have changed. The bar is constantly rising on what customers expect from you. Rail is moving towards a more traveller-centric approach, utilising technological innovation such as cloud-based systems and infrastructure to help achieve this. The cloud provides global rail operators with greater flexibility and agility in how they operate and what they consider to be business as usual. Nowadays, passengers want a rail experience that is personalised, comfortable, reliable, and above all, hassle-free. But that consumer-focused approach shouldn't only apply to your passengers. What about your workforce and other stakeholders in your rail operation? How can tech be harnessed to make their experience safer, more efficient, less stressful, and generally better? So the main advantage that cloud technology can provide to the rail industry is improved operational efficiency. Rather than relying on closed mainframes and other site-specific platforms, rail operators should now be looking to run their depot infrastructure on open systems, where each product on the network is a smart, connected, interactive node. Open cloud technology has given rail operators the flexibility to be able to scale and meet the demands of the growing industry without the need to invest in costly infrastructure. Additionally, there's an opportunity for greater collaboration as teams share the same cloud infrastructure, enabling more opportunities for partnerships and greater reliability across the wider rail industry. The rail industry is set to face significant changes and challenges in the coming years, and scalability, reliability, and flexibility will be crucial from an operations perspective. So let's take a look at the climate. I think we're all very aware of climate change. It is widely understood that rail is by far the most environmentally friendly way to travel, but there's more we can do. More passengers and operators are aware of the rail industry leading the charge in embracing the opportunities provided by green and clean tech. Initiatives such as ticketless travel, increasing adoption of electric trains, smart fume extraction systems, water recycling in carriage wash machines, and energy efficient heating, cooling, and lighting solutions only tell half the story. Greater efficiencies lie in robust, cloud powered control networks, where depot wide systems, processes, and resources can be monitored at a granular level to find opportunities for reductions in power consumption and operational redundancy. Integrated resource management systems provide insights for capacity versus demand that contribute to reducing rail's environmental impact. The Internet of Things, or IoT, is a phrase that encompasses the advanced connectivity of devices, systems, and services within the rail industry. It encompasses the use of sensors, machine-to-machine communications, cloud computing, and other technology that rail systems like Emeg have been working with for years. Remote monitoring is no more relevant than with rail safety, where it can quite literally be the difference between life and death. Our depot protection system, SafeNet, consists of a series of sensors around your depot to detect train movement and other potentially hazardous conditions, so the depot can be locked down to protect your workforce. Network Rail, for whom we're a principal contractor, also has IoT sensors to detect bridge strikes and crossing infringements, which can prevent serious accidents or at the very least reduce the likelihood of major delays on rail services and subsequent monetary penalties. Innovative solutions like depotCONNECT, our depot systems integration platform, can monitor anything that is important for your rail operation 24/7 and log data and insights from it, which are sent immediately to cloud-based servers for processing and delivery to the end user. So will cloud catch on in the rail industry? Well, in a word, yes. In fact, it already has. According to Railway Technology and Global Data, mentions of cloud in rail company filings have increased 162% since 2016, with an increase of 24% between the first and second quarters of 2021 alone. Additionally, software as a service, or SaaS, was the most mentioned sub-theme in 2021, with 67% of all mentions. Cloud technology and SaaS are still seen as disruptive forces within the rail sector, and companies that excel and invest in disruptive tech are thought to be better prepared for the future business landscape and better equipped to survive unforeseen challenges. I think we all know a thing or two about unforeseen challenges. So if you're not already using or considering cloud-based rail systems across your operation, you certainly should be. So, how are Emeg embracing cloud tech? Well, depotCONNECT provides rail operators with full visibility and control over all depot systems from a single interface. This is crucial for planned preventative maintenance, which increases product life, improves safety, reduces downtime, and ultimately saves money. Intelligent automation reduces the need for user intervention, which leads to greater process efficiency, increased productivity, and fewer user errors. Remote monitoring via an intuitive, user-friendly interface means fewer site visits and false alarms, and more efficient resource management, so maintenance teams are less likely to be deployed on unnecessary assignments. Monitoring and taking proactive steps to reduce power consumption across your depot is not only great for the planet, but it also offers the potential to make huge cost savings, especially during the current energy crisis. So let's have a look at a few depotCONNECT features. So we have remote runtime, cycle, tank level, power and alarm monitoring, data logging and cloud storage, secure communications, RFID tagging and tracking, operator logon and train servicing tracking, a full audit trail for system-wide transparency, and analytics and system process optimization. So how else are we embracing cloud tech? Well, SafeNet, our depot protection system, is the world's first DPS with facial recognition. It's fully compatible with depotCONNECT for remote monitoring. It's also Network Rail PADS approved and SIL 2 compliant. In fact, it actually exceeds the requirements of SIL 2. So some of the features of SafeNet: individual data keys and facial recognition technology for operators, intelligent sensors to detect train movement linked to an automatic derailleur and visual audible warning system, interactive real-time views of your depot operation with data logging and a cloud-based audit trail. So let's grab our crystal ball and make some predictions about what might be and probably is coming down the track. A widespread rollout of high-speed, large bandwidth 5G networks will mean greater access to sophisticated real-time monitoring systems, including live HD video feeds from mobile phones, tablets, and wearable tech in the field. This will mean rail systems can be deployed in even the most remote of locations. Augmented reality-enabled devices and wearables will also become commonplace for inspections, fault diagnosis, maintenance, and design services. Also, think about the kind of passenger experiences rail companies can create for the metaverse. How can big data be leveraged to create these experiences in the first place? And how can the new data that's captured from those experiences be used to create even more relevant, impactful, and meaningful interactions with your customers? real-time smart laser scanning for BIM and 3D modeling. Our eScan laser equipment generates a point cloud model from data captured at a real-world location. This model can be used for surveys or to create records of sites that have no plans or plans which are inaccurate. Emeg's eScan is far more accurate, quicker, and more detailed than a surveyor attending the site and creating drawings based on markups and measurements. Cloud-based data logging, diagnostics, and insights gathering will provide greater scope for rail system providers like Emeg to proactively examine what problems our customers have so we can develop bespoke systems to meet those challenges. And going back to the green, the planet-saving side of things, carbon reporting and offsetting, we'd like to see a move towards a future where every rail journey includes both the price of a journey and its carbon costs. There's also an environmental cost associated with cloud computing, but that cost can be offset via green initiatives like tree planting and eco-friendly hosting, and following best practice for low energy firmware and software design. We'll hopefully see more solar powered and ultra low power IoT devices to reduce energy consumption across rail networks. And I expect we'll see the rise of artificial intelligence and machine learning across global rail systems. Or is that a little bit too Skynet? First come the self-driving trains, then it's the Terminators. And we'll end on that terrifying thought. Thank you. If you have any questions about technology in the rail sector, please, not Terminators, leave them in the comments section and we'll do our best to answer them. Have a great day.